A very superior good afternoon to all my future chartered accountants. I hope you all are doing well. Yes, people. Okay. With a very good note, people, just let me recall the things which we had did in the last class, people. That up to the sixth question, people, we had already done. Yes, or no? Yes, sir. Now, uh, we'll start with people reading the question number 7. We are just waiting for a 2 minutes. Let all the people should join because the question is very important. So just waiting for hardly a 2 minutes more. So let all the people should join and then we'll continue our journey. Okay, people. Till that time, I hope so that all that people had revised their every question, all 6 questions you had practiced minimum twice a time. Everyone promising? Yes, sir. Okay. Every chartered accountant is kindly requested to please keep your cameras all time on. Today's questions are people, you can say that they're a little bit tricky and most important questions we are going to practice. Those questions which generally comes for a 6 marks and 8 marks we are going to see today. Okay. So expecting from everyone only one thing, that they are going to study more properly and they are going to learn all the questions in a very perfect manner. Can I expect that? Yes or no? Yes, sir. Okay. So people, how many of you have done the writing practice? Please raise your hand. 2 times all the question writing practice did. Okay. 3, 4 peoples, 5. Okay. Good. Nice, sir. Many people had already done the writing practice and it's really nice. Super, people. Super. Come on. With a very good note, people, let me try to understand the question number 7 now. Because once we read the question number 7, similar type of question will be there as a question number 8 also. Okay? Yes, sir. Just wait for 1 minute, please. Yes. So we'll start with people reading the question number 7. Let other people to join us. Until that time, we'll continue our journey for the question number 7. Can we proceed, all my dear chartered accountants? Say yes, hello. Yes, sir. Okay. Series. Draw a flowchart to compute and print. Very important. They said ask you to calculate and print income tax. Okay, sir. Surcharge. Okay, sir. Education cess. Okay, sir. What is education cess? Sir, tax on tax. Okay. Education cess on the income of a person. Where income is to be read from the terminal, where the data is already given in the terminal. It means it is there already in the computer. So in an input box, my dear chartered, tell me what we will use. Input command or read command? Input command or read? Sir will read. Yes, yeah, no, yes, because database is already given. They had already said that the data is to be read from the terminal. So we will not use input, but instead of input command, my dear chartered, which command we are going to use? Sir, we are going to use read. Okay. Yes, sir. Further. And tax is to be calculated as per the following rates. Now, what are the rates they had given, my dear chartered? Please concentrate. If your income is between 1 rupee to 1 lakh, then you do not require to pay any tax. So nice, sir. Okay. Yes. If your income is people between 1 lakh 1 to 1 lakh 50,000 rupees. Okay. Yes. Then you need to pay 10% amount on above rupees 1 lakh. Means whatever your income is there, from income minus 1 lakh rupees, whatever additional money you have, okay, on which you need to pay 10% tax. So suppose if Jigar Joshi is earning 1 lakh 10,000 rupees, then how much he is earning above 1 lakh rupees? So 10,000. So on 10,000 people, I need to pay 10% tax. That is 1,000 rupees. Understood? Yes, sir. Then 1 lakh 50,000 to 2 lakh 50,000 onwards. Means, sorry, 1 lakh 50,000 1 to 2 lakh 50,000. If I am earning this much, my dear started, then I need to pay 5,000 rupees flat. Yes, and 20% of amount above rupees 1 lakh 50,000. Sir, why this 5,000 flat rate is there? My dear child, tell me I am earning greater than 1 lakh 50,000 rupees. Yes, or no? Yes, sir. So my income has already passed the first slab of 1 lakh rupees, where the amount was 0 only. Yes, sir. Then 1 lakh to 1 lakh 50,000. What is the difference? 1 lakh 50 minus 1 lakh. Sir, it is 50,000. 10% of 50,000. Sir, 5,000. So in my next slab, people, they had asked me 5,000 by default. Understood? Yes, sir. It means your previous tax amount of up to 1 lakh 50,000 taxation is already calculated. Yes, sir. It is already calculated. And anything people I had earned above rupees 1 lakh 50,000, I need to pay 20% tax on it. Understood? Yes, sir. Then, my dear chartered, comes to fourth one. Fourth one is, my dear chartered, nothing but it is what? Sir, if you are earning above 2 lakh 50,000 rupees, agree? Yes, sir. Then 25,000 rupees. Why 25,000 rupees? If it is between people 1 lakh 50,000 to 2 lakh 50,000. So what is the difference between 2 lakh 50,000 and 1 lakh 50,000? Sir, 1 lakh rupees. On 1 lakh people, my dear chartered, if I need to pay 20% tax, 1 lakh 20% is, sir, obviously 20,000. Above 5,000 rupees is there. So 25,000 is the flat tax I need to pay. Understood, my dear children? How the values are coming? Yes, sir. It's easy to understand. Yes. And anything which you had earned above rupees 2,50,000, my dear children, on which you are going to pay 30%. How much, my dear children? Sir, 30%. Agree? Yes, sir. Now they are given one more condition. What is the condition? That surcharge at the rate of 10%. Surcharge will be charged how much? Sir, 10%. On the amount of tax only. Okay, sir. If the income of person exceeds 10 lakhs, if the person is earning greater than 10 lakhs rupees people, then that person has to pay surcharge. Surcharge on what? Sir, on tax value. How much? Sir, 10%. Whatever is tax liability on which 10% he has to pay surcharge. Agree? Yes, sir. On the other side, my dear chartered, education cess will be 2% on total tax. Now, what is total tax? Sir, tax plus surcharge. So, when I add, my dear chartered, tax and surcharge value both together combinedly, people, it is called as a surcharge. Total tax. Understood? Yes, sir. On total tax, I need to charge what? Sir, education cess. How much people? Sir, 2%. Now, listen to me very carefully what I am saying. Whenever, my dear chartered accountant, if you are getting this type of question, then always remember one thing very clearly. Sir, what is that? One thing is that, my dear chartered, that if this type of question comes, always solve this type of question in descending order. In which order? Descending order. Highest value at the top and lowest value at the last. Agree? I will solve this question in both the methods. Through both the methods. Ascending order also and descending order also. First, I would always say that prefer descending order method. And once I will finish with descending order method, people, I will teach you ascending order also. Agree? Yes, sir. Now, in this question, three things are clear. Number one, they had used the word print. That means piano one design. Yes, sir. Second, income is to be read from terminal. Means database is already given. So we'll use command read. Yes, sir. And third one, we need to charge surcharge only if the person's income exceeds 10 lakhs. Agree? Yes, sir. Till here, everything is clear? Yes, sir. Can we start solving, my dear charters? Yes, sir. First, I will finish, then only, my dear chartered accountant, you please proceed. Okay? Yes, sir. Come on. Let us continue our journey, people, with the question number 7. Okay? Yes, sir. Just 1 minute, please. Yes. People will start with what? Sir, we'll start with start. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. After start, my dear chartered, sir, CAWL, clear all working location. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. After that, my dear chartered accountants, please tell me, after CAWL, sir, will take read command. Now read what? Sir, where the income is to be read from the terminal. So we are going to read income only. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. Income. Agree? Yes, sir. Please keep on responding, my dear chatters. Now, if this is done, people, okay? Yes, sir. So we'll draw one thing, people. First decision box, and we'll say if income is greater than 2,50,000. Understood? Question mark. Yes, sir. If the income of a person is greater than 2,50,000, then what to do? Sir, if this is yes, if this is yes, then sir, we'll write it on the tax value is equals to whatever your income is there minus 2,50,000 rupees on which you are going to pay 30% plus you are going to pay how much, my dear chartered? Sir, 25,000. I said we will start with descending order. Understood? If it is greater than 2,50,000, it means by default it will take 2,50,000 one only. I'm not saying equals to 2,50,000. I'm saying it must be the greater than 2,50,000. Okay? Yes, sir. So no need to mention 2,50,000 one. Agree? Yes, sir. Concentrate. No. We'll come to this condition no later on. But always remember, my dear child, last line of this question, what they indicate? Sir, they indicate clearly that if the income of a person is greater than 10 lakh, then he will be, sir, charged with a surcharge of 10% also. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. Now tell me, people, if the four slabs are there in front of you, income between 1 lakh, 1 rupee to 1 lakh, second is 1 lakh to 1,50,000, third one is 1,50,000 to 2,50,000, and fourth one 2,50,000 and above. Now tell me, people, who will get or which slab has a chance of getting the income above rupees 10 lakhs? Which slab has this chance? Sir, only and only in case of fourth slab we can presume this. The person's income may cross 10 lakhs. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. So here, people, I will draw the next condition here only. Understood? Yes, sir. If income is greater than 10 lakhs. Question mark. Understood? Yes, sir. Agree? One minute. So, my dear chartered accountant, please concentrate further. If the income is greater than 10 lakhs, okay? Now presume, my dear chartered, that your income is 12,50,000 rupees, okay? Yes, sir. So first condition will be executed that your income is greater than 2,50,000. If you are earning 12,50,000, then yes, sir. So what will happen in this case, people? Only in this case, sir, 12,50,000 minus 2,50,000 on which 30% will be calculated and plus 25,000. It means, my dear chartered, on your entire income of 12,50,000, you are eligible to pay tax. Yes, or no? Yes, sir. Already calculated. Yes, sir. So I ask next question, people, that whether the income is greater than 10 lakhs, yes or no. There will be two possibilities. Yes, sir. There will be two possibilities. What are the two possibilities? Sir, answer could be yes or answer could be no. Yes or no? Yes or okay. This classroom and response both are not matching with each other. Okay. Now, people, surcharge. Surcharge will be charged on sir tax value. How much? 10%. Can I write it down 0.10? Is it correct? Yes, sir. Whatever the tax value you had calculated here, sir, on which 10% we had calculated here, called as what? Surcharge. Understood? Yes, sir. And if no, income is not greater than people 10 lakhs, then, sir, then no need to pay any surcharge. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. So here, my dear chartered, surcharge will remain, sir, pure zero. Agree? Yes. Agree? I just took the example, people, to explain you that how the condition will work. Suppose you are earning 10 lakhs, then first condition will be executed. Yes, sir, your income is greater than 2 lakh 50,000. Yes, sir, 10 lakhs is greater than 2 lakh 50,000. Then, sir, 10 lakhs minus 2 lakh 50,000 into 30%. So, entire whatever I have earned, I am paying tax on it. Understood? Yes, sir. Agree? Yes, sir. Now, moving ahead to the next concept. If this is no, my dear chartered, then we'll raise the next query. Yes, sir. What will be that? Sir, if income of a person is greater than 1 lakh 50,000, second condition. Okay. Yes, sir. So first step we have 2 lakh 50,000 above. That is taken. Yes, sir. Second is if the person is earning between 1 lakh 50,000 to 2 lakh 50,000. Understood? Yes, sir. If this condition is yes, please make sure that you are writing and you are noting all your doubts, people, on a piece of paper and ask me whenever I unmute you. Do not type anything in the chat box, please. Because in morning batch, I waste my maximum time, people, over there. Okay. So, suppose, my dear chartered, you are earning 2 lakh 50,000. Then till 2 lakh 50,000, you will need to pay only, sir, anything which I had earned about 1 lakh 50,000 above, on which I need to pay, sir, 20% plus 5,000 flat rate. Understood? Yes, sir. So here I will write it down. Whatever my income is there, minus 1 lakh 50,000 rupees from it into 20% plus 5,000 flat rate. Understood? Yes, sir. We are following only the reverse order of the table. Nothing else I am doing, people. Okay, sir. Further, if this condition says no, income is not greater than 1 lakh 50,000. He is not earning above 1 lakh 50,000. Then we'll ask one more time, people. We'll ask if income is greater than 1 lakh. Understood? Yes, sir. We'll ask income is greater than 1 lakh or not. If this would be yes, sir, then tax value is equals to whatever your incomes are minus 1 lakh into 10%. Understood, all my dear charters? Agree? Yes. Because your tax slab is designed, people, in a such a way that if your income is 1 lakh 10,000, so till 1,000, till 1 lakh rupees, you do not require to pay any tax. So whatever your income is there, minus 1 lakh rupees, on which is not eligible for the taxation right now, and whatever you had earned extra, that is 10,000 rupees, suppose, on which you need to pay 10% tax. Understood? So that is the reason why we are minusing from the income, because that much amount, this is that on which the tax is not to be charged, or we had already given some accumulated tax on it. Further, suppose, people, if this answer comes also no. Understood? Yes. That the income is not greater than 1 lakh. It means, sir, it will be 1 to 1 lakh only. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. So on which, my dear chartered accountant, we know very well, our tax liability would be, sir, zero. Understood this? Just try to understand this much perfectly. Clearly understood? Now, till here, anybody is having the doubt, then please raise your hand and ask your doubt. Yes, Dixit.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, if the income has exceeded 2,50,000 but not there in surcharge, what will it do on the time?
Surcharge is zero only, no?
No, sir. If the exceeding the 2,50,000 but not there in 10 lakh, so
Not
we should
there.
add this surcharge or not, sir?
1 minute, 1 minute. What you are asking?
I asking we should add up this surcharge column or not? That's it, sir.
Surcharge will be charged only if the person's income is exceeding 10 lakhs rupees.
Hmm.
So I asked here that whether the guy is earning greater than 2,50,000 or not. Suppose if answer is yes, then there is a one more chance that he might be earning greater than 10 lakhs. If he is earning greater than 10 lakhs, then whatever the tax amount we had calculated here, on which I am going to charge the surcharge here. Understood? But suppose his income is 7,50,000 rupees only. So first condition is getting fulfilled. That his income is greater than 2,50,000, so taxation will be charged. But here again we'll ask, 7,50,000 is greater than 10 lakhs. Answer is no. So for that he does not require to pay any surcharge. His surcharge will be zero.
Yes,
Understood,
sir.
Dixit?
Thank you. Yes, sir. It's understood, sir.
Yeah. Aditya?
Hello, sir. I just have a doubt in the presentation, sir. So what happened in my page was that after the income is more than 2,50,000 part, the if surcharge part I had to write it down because there wasn't enough space. So because of that, the next 1,50,000, 1 lakh, and all of that part I had to write it on the left side. So at the end, while I'm connecting, at the end, is that fine if I write one part on the right and one part on the left?
That is also okay. But in case of this type of problems, you should use connector.
As in how, sir? Connector how?
Suppose here this much part is getting covered on the one page.
Yeah.
So here your entire thing should be connected with A.
Okay.
On the next page, you write it down B. A over B over here also, because here you require B at this location.
Okay.
Agree? On the
Yes,
next page, provided B for continuation work
Okay.
and A for further continuation.
Okay. Yes, sir. It's not going on the different page, sir. Just that on the same page, I wrote the 150,000, 100,000
Still, you
part on
should
the left
use
side.
connector.
Still, I should use connector. Okay.
Yes.
Got it. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. All the people, please wait. Yes, Shweta ma'am.
Sir, in that surcharge part, if no, instead of putting that box and writing surcharge is equal to 0, why can't we extend that to that extended that?
Sorry?
Sir, instead of putting that surcharge is equal to 0, can't we extend that arrow mark to that S box?
How can we do that? Because if the income, 1 minute, Shweta ma'am, just apply your brain in a very easy way. You are chartered accountant. If income of a person is not greater than 10 lakhs, so answer could be 2 yes or no. If yes, we had already specified, then at least if no, then what would be the condition we need to specify yes or no?
Yes. Sir.
If the income is not getting more than 10 lakhs rupees, then in such scenario, his surcharge would be 0. That much we need to specify.
Both are same, no, sir.
Sorry?
Both are same, no, sir.
How it would be same?
Sir, extending that arrow mark to that same box is also
same box means which box?
As a tax is equal to income minus 2,50,000 and 0.30 plus.
Madam, calculation of tax is different and calculation of surcharge is different thing. Surcharge we calculate on tax.
Okay.
Here I had calculated this on tax value.
Yeah.
Not on income value.
Yes.
Understood?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Done.
Yes. So that.
Sir, am I audible?
Yes, Sujit.
Sir, in the decision-making slab where income is greater than 10 lakh, can we put upward arrow and convey it's a yes or no?
Anywhere you can do that.
Okay. Sir, can you also briefly explain what is CAWL? I couldn't attend the class yesterday.
CAWL refers to clear all working location. Whatever the working locations we are having, if you want to clean that, we are using the CAWL. So all the calculation part will be set to 0.
Okay, okay. Oh, it is like clearing all previous
Working
calculations,
location.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. So my dear charters, now concentrate very clearly. Now in this scenario, always remember you need to connect all this thing. Okay. Yes, sir. So I'm drawing one simple line and I'm going to connect people all the points to here. Okay. Yes, sir. Done already, charters. Clear, everything clear. Wait. Wait. Suppose my page comes to an end, I'm using connector here, okay? Yes, sir. Moving to the next page, I'll write it on the connector A. Yes, sir. I continue my journey. See this. A part is done. Yes, sir. Our calculation of tax is done. Yes. Surcharge is also calculated. Yes. But we need to now calculate what? Education search. But for calculating the education search, my dear chartered, what we need? Sir, for calculating the education search, we need total tax. So first we will calculate total tax. Okay. Yes, sir. So T tax, that is total tax, is equals to tax value plus surcharge value. Understood? Yes, sir. Now T tax is calculated. Yes, sir. So we'll again draw the box, my dear charter, and we'll calculate E cess, education cess, which is T tax into 2 by 100. It is 2% on total tax. Understood? Say yes or no? Yes, sir. Okay. Further, it's time to print people. Okay. Yes. So we'll print tax value. They said yes. Surcharge value, yes. And education cess. Yes, sir. Finally, asking one more question. Is transaction last if answer is yes, then stop, sir. And if it is no, then sir, if it is no, then sir B. Okay, because we are on the another page, so I need to go to this page. Yes, sir. Mention B here and connect it here. Agree. Yes, sir. I'll just make a people. Index. CAWL, clear all working location. Yes, sir. INC, income. Yes, sir. SUR, 1 minute. INC, income, sir. Okay. SUR, sir, it's surcharge. T-tax, sir, education cess. T-tax, sir, total tax. That's it, sir. Yes, people, the whole answer is there in front of you on the screen. Please now start copying. And in case if you have any doubt or any queries, you can please ask me. All boxes are not connected to surcharge. Surcharge is only having two things, yes or no. And in surcharge, previously calculated tax value is there. When the data is flowing, people flowing, so previous data is also carrying with it. Whenever the value of any variable is not specified, people, for any case, then it will be by default taken as 0 only by the system. Yes, Aparna madam.
Sir, the same question, sir. In case I don't have place for the surcharge, how do I take it to the next page? Obviously, I have to use a connector, but how do I connect the other categories too to the surcharge final line?
But other categories don't have to pay the surcharge only, no?
No, sir. The final line, because we are finally connecting the surcharge line to the A connector.
1 minute. Stay this. Wait, other people, please wait. Suppose you had done till here.
No, sir. My question is, I didn't even come to the income which is more than 10 lakhs.
Here.
In that case, yes, sir. There.
So
if
here,
I'm
suppose
using a connector, there.
you write it on the connector A.
Okay.
On the next page, you just write it on the connector A once again.
Okay.
Start from here.
Okay.
And here you just give the connector B.
Okay.
On the next page, okay, where you are connecting people, give B to this connector and connect with this line. Simply.
Okay, sir.
Understood?
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Yes.
Sir, just a small clarification, sir.
Yes.
Sir, at that part where we are charging surcharge at 10%, my page gets over, so I had to draw it off the up of decision box. So to connect it to the connector, can I use another connector within the same page? Not a
Why
problem, right,
you
sir?
can draw like this line now. If you are going ahead, above side, you make
No,
a
sir,
box
that's the
here.
problem, sir. Page got over at the decision box.
Page got over at the
Page
decision
got
box,
over
you know.
at the decision box.
So in
Yes,
that
sir.
connection,
Yes, sir. So I had to
use
draw
a
up.
connector, special connector,
Okay,
one A again.
Okay, sir. Okay, okay. Fine. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, yeah. People, if it is a decision box, it is always advisable to write it on both the command yes and no both. Done, people? Please draw it very first. Done all my dear subjects. Everyone. Yes, people. Now I am solving this question once again in the ascending order. So that will definitely people help you to understand the concept in a very perfect manner. That even if you are solving this in an ascending order, how this question can be sorted out. I'll draw this. Please concentrate very carefully. Okay. Yes, sir. Question number 7 through ascending order. Please concentrate, my dear chartered. We will start with sir start only. After start, sir, there will be CAWL clear all working location. Yes, sir. After that, my dear chartered, sir, read command. Read INC. Income. Yes, yeah, no, my dear chartered accountant, please respond. Yes, sir. Now, once the income is read, people. Now see this. Concentrate. We are asking in which order? Ascending order. So it says that the person's income is up to rupees 1 lakh. Yes, or no? Yes, sir. It includes both less than 1 lakh also and even 1 lakh rupee also. So we'll write it down. If INC income is less than equals to 1 lakh. Question mark. Understood? Yes, sir. Agree? 100%. Then, my dear chartered, tax value is equals to, sir, 0. Clear? 100%, sir. If no, income is not less than or equals to 1 lakh, then, sir, one more question we need to ask. Yes. What is that? Sir, if income of a person is less than equals to 1,50,000. Understood? Yes, sir. Question mark. Agree? Yes. In this connection, my dear chartered, saying yes, calculating the tax liability. The tax is equals to whatever your income is there minus 1 lakh rupees. Yes, sir. Into 0.10. Understood? Yes, sir. And my dear chartered, now just presumed one thing that your page comes to an end. Finished. Sir, then what to do? Nothing to worry, people. Just continue here. Say no. Write it down the one connector. Say, for example, A. Connect this both the things. Yes, sir. That much page is available with us. And make sure that you are giving the command B over here. Understood? Yes. Agreeing? 100%, sir. Page got changed. Yes, sir. On the next page, my dear chartered, we will start with what? Sir, first we'll mention A. Yes. Continuation. Yes. I will ask if income of a person is less than equals to 2,50,000. Understood? Yes, sir. Then this would be the concept of yes. 100%. Moving here, people. Agree. Then tax is equals to whatever your income is there. Yes, sir. Minus 2,50,000. 1,50,000. Yes. 1,50,000 into 20%. Yes, sir. And the flat rate would be, sir, 5,000. Agree all my dear chartered? Yes, sir. Suppose my income is not less than 1 lakh, not less than 1,50,000, and not even less than, sir, 2,50,000. It means I am earning above 2,50,000. Yes or no? Yes, sir. Then you are earning above 2,50,000. So in this connection, if my answer is no, my dear chartered, then automatically we'll calculate the tax liability over here. Understood? Yes, sir. Agree? Yes. If my income is less than 2,50,000 people, okay? Less than 2,50,000. So I will minus 1,50,000. Whatever I'm earning above 1,50,000 till 2,50,000 will be come into this slab. Okay, sir. And if it's greater than 2,50,000, then tax amount would be, sir, it would be income minus 2,50,000 into 30%, sir, plus 25,000 rupees tax. Understood, all my dear chartereds? Yes, sir. Now the question is very simple, that if income is not less than people 1 lakh, not less than 1,50,000 and not less than 2,50,000, then it is greater than 2,50,000, yes or no? Yes, sir. So in the same scenario, my dear chartereds, I will also ask one more time. Okay. Yes. That if, my dear chartered, if income is greater than 10 lakhs, understood? Answer is yes. Then people, whatever this tax is calculated now, basis on which we'll say surcharge is equals to tax into 0.10. Understood? Yes. And if income is not greater than 10 lakhs, answer is no. In such scenario, my dear chartered, your surcharge will be stands to be 0. Agree? Yes, sir. Now, till here everything is clear? Yes, sir. Using the ruler, my dear student, connecting all these things. Yes. Here I will continue with my B. Yes, sir. Remember, people, you just need to collect this two and not the tax value. Sir, why we are not connecting tax? Because anyway we are asking this condition, and based on which people the value is coming. So when the value is coming from the above, so tax value is by default there in this box also, in this box and in this box also. Understood? Yes, sir. So again, people, tax value is not required to be connected. Agree? Yes, sir. Done till here. Your page comes to an end. Not to worry at all. Suppose going for the third page. Okay, sir. So on C, my dear chartered, if we continue, the first thing which I need to make is what? Sir, total tax. That is tax plus sir surcharge. On which I need to calculate what, my dear chartered? Sir, E says education says. That is, sir, T tax into 0.02. Can I write it down? Yes, sir, it's 2% only. You can write it on 2 divided by 100 also, or even, sir, 0.02 also. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. Any doubt? No, sir. After E says, my dear chartered, the next thing it comes to you. Print tax value, comma surcharge, comma E says. They had not asked us people to calculate the total tax payable. Suppose if they had asked us that how much is the total tax payable, then we'll calculate the tax value plus surcharge and plus education fee. Understood? Yes, sir. Finally, people asking the one interesting question. What is that? Is transaction last? Answer is yes. Then we should stop. If this is no, then there is a D point. Connect the D. Taking on this page, my dear chartered. D, connecting here. Index of previous question will remain the same, so you just copy the index. Yes, people, any doubt, any queries, any confusion to any of my chartered accountant? Yes, Arun.
Sir, in the box SUR equal to 0, instead of SUR equal to 0, we can put tax is equal to income minus 2,50,000. That box we can put here, sir.
Sorry.
So tax is equal to income minus 2,50,000. That box, no, sir. Can we put that box in a SUR equal to 0, sir, instead of SUR equal to 0?
I'm not getting you.
Sir, instead of mentioning SUR equal to 0, no, sir, this box.
Yes.
Instead of that mentioning SUR equal to 0, we can substitute that box, no, sir, previous box.
With this.
No, sir, that one, tax is equal to income. Yes, sir.
Why you want to calculate double time tax?
Sir, removing that and substituting here, sir.
So how will you get the tax value for this box?
Sir, sorry, sir, I can get you.
How will you get the tax for this one? For this box, how will you get the tax value?
Income is greater than 10 lakhs, sir.
So we need first taxation amount to be calculated. Now, how much tax you have to pay?
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Simple charters. Done, people. Done, people? Everyone? Anyone still writing? Okay, please write it down very fast. Done, everyone? Please let me know if you are still writing. Please raise your hand. That's why we are still writing. Please give us 2 minutes. Or if it is done. Okay, we'll give you still 2 minutes more. Please write it down very fast. Even when the text is 0, but at the point of people display, I need to indicate now the text liability is 0. So it is required to be connected. Please write it down. Index also once again. Huh? Do not keep. Done, people? They will not people specify whether we need to do in ascending order or descending order. It is purely your choice. Should we proceed, my dear chatterds? Okay. Now we are going for the question number 8, people. See the question, people, because this question you have to practice by yourself, and then Shiga sir will provide the solution. Okay? Yes, sir. Question is like draw the flowchart to compute and print. Very important. They said print. Print means sir piano one design. Yes. Print income tax and surcharge on the income of individual. Where the income is to be read from the terminal. Database is already given. Will not use input command, but in the input box we will use command as read. And tax is to be calculated as per the following rates. Now, if the income is people up to rupees 50,000, then no tax will be charged. Yes, sir, fantastic. If the income is between 50,001 to 60,000 rupees, yes, sir, then we'll charge anything or 10%, sir, on above rupees 50,000. Sir, it's simple, sir. Yes, my dear charters. Third one, if you are earning greater than 60,000 to 1,50,000, then 1,000 would be the flat rate, because difference between 50,000 to 60,000 is 10,000 and 10,000 is 10% is 1,000. Yes, sir. And whatever you had earned above 60,000 people, you will pay 20% on it. Okay, sir. And if income is greater than 1,50,000, sir, then 19,000 rupees would be the tax. Sir, from where this 19,000 came, sir? Very my dear chartered. 1,50,000 minus 60,000. Sir, it's 90,000. 90,000 is 20%. Sir, 18,000 and above 1,000 rupees. So total is 19,000. Yes, sir. And 30%. Above rupees 1,50,000. Agree? Yes, sir. Surcharge at the rate of 5% on the amount of tax only, my dear chartered, if the person's income exceeds rupees 60,000. If the person is making profitability or income greater than 60,000, then only people will charge surcharge on it. Understood? Yes, sir. I kindly request all my dear chartered accountant to now please start doing this thing, that solving the question. Follow descending order only, people, if possible. But if you want to follow ascending, then I am no person to say anything to you. You can follow. Yes, Bharat.
Sir, excuse me.
Yes.
Sir, on the income above 1,50,000, there is no option of it is less than 60,000 or greater than 60,000. So after computing the tax amount, shall we directly go to surcharge instead of making a decision box?
Yes. All my dear charters done. Once it is done, please let me know, my dear charters. Okay, those who had done, people. In previous question, when they had asked only people text, sorry, uh, 1 minute. Harsh Kumar, please raise your hand. You are asking about what?
Sir, in this question, should we calculate the total tax also, sir?
No need.
Hello?
No need. They had not asked us.
Okay, sir. That was my question, sir.
Yep.
Okay, sir.
Yep. Yes, once.
So for the first two, for income greater than 1,50,000 and 60,000, you just connected two lines and did one surcharge box. But I did two separate surcharge boxes.
It's
Is that
okay.
wrong, sir?
No.
Okay.
If you had done the surcharge calculation here also and here also, it's okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I'm,
Ask. Tell me.
for surcharge, we don't need to connect a decision box.
Why we need decision box? Because it simply says that surcharge will be charged to any person whose income is greater than 60,000. Now we have the two specific category, like any person who is earning greater than 1,50,000 and greater than 60,000. If we are saying yes, then automatically they are earning 60,000 above, you know. So their surcharge will be automatically calculated. Why? If you are already having 100 rupees, and after that I'm asking you, do you have more than 50 rupees with you? Does it make any sense?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yes, Shweta ma'am.
Sir, by mistake, I put the total tax box. Sir, can I strike it out now?
Which total tax?
The total tax box, like last sum.
It's okay. Now don't show that thing into the print box. That's it.
Sir, can I strike it out?
No, don't strike it out. Instead of that, don't put that t text into print command. That's it. It's okay. Calculation done, it's done, but it is not coming into the display section. Then it's okay. There is no need, especially, to strike it out. Anyone having any doubt, people? How many of you got correct answer? Please raise your hand. Good number of students got correct answer. Fantastic. Super, super, super. Put your hand down. Okay. Now, people, Now we are going to take a small chill pill, 3 minutes break, because the next question, people, which I am going to start is very important and it's very interesting one also. But before we continue, we are taking a small chill pill break of hardly just 3 minutes, people, and we'll be right back. Thank you. Are you there with me, my dear charters? Yes, sir. Now, we are going for a very interesting concept, people. Till the time, always in the end of the question, we used to ask one thing: is this transaction last? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes, sir. But now, my dear charters, we are not going to ask this thing. Instead of that, people, we are going to do finite loop, not infinite loop. Till the time, is this transaction last? No. Process continue, 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 continue. So many times those activity gets done. But now, my dear charter, I want a very fixed number of time that activities to be conducted. Say, for example, 10 times, 15 times, 20 times, 30 times, 100 times, 200 times, 1000 times, 2000 times, but not in infinite manner. Are you getting my point of view? Yes, sir. So whenever, my dear chartered accountants, if you want to solve any question which has a finite loop concept, finite loop means number of time the activity is conducted is fixed in nature, people, then always remember, people, we have to make the changes at the 3 places. How many places, my dear chartered? 3 places. Okay. Yes, I will draw these 3 places, my dear chartered, with a different color pen right now, just for your information purpose, so that you will understand. Okay. So let's continue, people, and let's try to figure it out. The next question. Please concentrate very carefully, all my dear charters. Book publisher. There is one organization. Which is the book publisher? Okay, sir. Offers a discount to the customer on the basis of customer type and the number of copies which is ordered as shown below. Okay. Yes. 9th and 10th will be done later on, people, because they are based on the question number 11. So we'll do first question number 11 and then it will come 9 and 10. Okay. Don't worry, chill, relax. Okay, sir. Now, customer type. So book publisher is selling only 2 type of customers. Only 2 type is given, then we should consider only 2 type, not 3rd type. Okay. Yes, sir. Number of copies ordered, suppose it's more than 10 to a bookseller. Okay, selling to whom? Bookseller. And if you are selling more than 10 copies, people will give 25% discount. Sir, it's really great. But suppose, my dear child, if it is less than or equals to 10, then, sir, if it is less than or equals to 10, then, sir, it will be 15. Agree? Yes, sir. Suppose we are selling to librarian or librarian, then if it is more than 5, we'll give 20% off, and if it is less than or equals to 5 copies, then 10% discount will be given. Understood? Yes, sir. Any doubt, any clarification, or any clarification you needed? No, sir. Okay. Now listen very carefully what it indicates. Okay. Yes, sir. Customer number, whatever the customer number is, like whatever your room number is. Okay. Yes. Name. Yes, sir. Customer's type. Yes, sir. Book number. Yes, sir. Number of copies ordered. Yes, sir. And unit price are given as input. They had already given as input. So what we should do? Take as input. No, it is given as input. Then, sir, if it is given already into the input, then we should read it. Yes or no? Yes, sir. So command will be used as what? Sir, read and not input. Understood, my dear charters? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Draw a flow chart to calculate the net amount of the bill for each customer. The very important word, my dear charter, over here is each customer. Okay, sir. And also they just print it. Sir, print it means piano design. Yes, my dear chartered accountant, it means piano design. Okay, sir. The very important line is the next one, that above is to be carried out only and only for, my dear chartered accountant, How many customers? Sir, 50 customers only. Not more than that is permitted. Understood? Yes, sir. So maximum to maximum number of customers are 50. So once our count reaches to 50 people, process will automatically stop. Understood? Yes, sir. Now, how to solve this question? All the basic things, my dear chartered, will remain the same. Only 3 changes will be there. Let me explain you those changes one by one. Please concentrate very carefully. Okay? Yes, sir. Moving to the concept, my dear chartered, question number, I think so 11. Yes. So concentrate. We'll start with, sir, obviously start. After start, sir, CAWL. Agree? Yes, sir. After this, my dear chartered accountant, we need to do one most important thing. Please listen to me very carefully. Okay, sir. What we generally used to do, people, after this, sir, we always used to draw input box or input command. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. But we'll not do this, people. Whenever in the question, if it is the question of a finite loop, in which it is clearly mentioned that above project or above diagram or above process, I mean to say, is to be for 50 customer, 100 customer, 10 employees, 2000 customers, 20 employees. Are you getting my point of view? Then in such scenario, people, most important thing we need to do is draw the one process box, yes, and give the value, assign the value that whatever the data you are going to read, that will be of customer number 1. Because computer never comes to know whether he reaches to 50 or not. Yes, 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 sir. So what we will do, define any letter, any of your choice. Say for example, I have to say N. You can write it down A also, P also, Q also, S also of your choice. Okay? Yes, sir. So N is equals to, I am defining right now, my dear chartered accountant, as what? Sir, 1. Clear all? Yes. This is, people, we are defining the value. When we want to ask the computer, bro, you need to stop when you reach it to 50. So, but I need to indicate now what is the value of 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to count. So we are applying the concept, people, over here, count. Agree? Yes, sir. So what we need to do, all we need to do is, sir, we need to define the value by making the box and writing in it N is equals to 1. Understood? Yes, sir. Then, my dear chartered accountant, this clearly means that yes, we are calculating entire bill for the now customer number 1. Understood? Yes. Customer 1. Okay. Yes. Right now, I would like to also tell you, sir, in question only this is customer number, na? So write it down customer number. No, my dear charters, your all people's roll number is different. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. But right now, how many students are there with me is different than your roll number. Agree? Yes, sir. So in this case, my dear chartered, we are going to write it down numbers only. Understood? Yes, sir. Then people, entire process of flowchart will remain the same. No change at all. Only first change. Understood? Yes. We'll mark these 3 changes, people. Whenever the question comes as what? Count it. Okay? Yes. See this. Moving further, my dear chartered. Yes, sir. We'll do one more thing. Sir, now it's time to read. Yes, my dear chartered. Read. Now, in read this is we have customer number, name of the customer. Okay. Then book type of customer, type, book number BNO, number of copies ordered NOC, and UP unit price. Understood, people? Yes, sir. For everything, people, I had used some keywords and that we need to define it in our index properly. Agree? Yes, sir. Any doubt till here? No, sir. Okay. Further, my dear child, The first thing, people, okay, we are going to ask. What we'll ask, sir, if customer type is equals to bookseller. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. Suppose if it is bookseller, people, then how many conditions do we have? Sir, two conditions. If we purchase more than 10 copies, we'll give 25% discount. If we purchase 10 or less than 10, sir, then we'll, sir, give only 15% discount. Agree? Yes, sir. So here, my dear child, we'll again ask one more question. That if number of copies ordered, NOC, suppose if it is greater than 10, more than 10 copies, then please provide the discount rate only over here. Huh? Yes, sir. Because we don't have the bill amount to calculate the discount amount right now. So we'll write it down. D is equals to 0.25. Understood? Yes, sir. Further, people, suppose if this is no, that means he is ordering. Suppose, my dear child, if this is no, that means they are ordering either 10 or less than 10. Yes or no? Yes, sir. So in this case, my dear child, discount rate would be 0.15. Agree? 100%, sir. Any doubt, any queries, any confusion? Not at all, sir. Further, suppose, people, if this comes as no, agree? Yes, he is not a bookseller. People, if this this one book publisher is dealing with only two types of people. One is a bookseller and second is librarian. Suppose he is not a bookseller, then by default he will be what? Sir, librarian. Then do I require to ask whether that person is librarian or not? No, sir. Directly ask number of copies ordered. So if number of copies ordered is greater than 5, answer is yes, sir. Then, sir, discount is equals to 0.20. Understood, all my dear students? Yes, sir. If people, it's not greater than 5 copies, then, sir, if this is low, then in such scenario, sir, discount would be 0.10. 10% only. My dear chartered, if I am asking you, are you minor? You say no. It means you are major now. Then asking again whether you are major or not, does it make any sense? So if the type of this customer is not a bookseller, then by default is sir librarian. Whatever the calculation we have to do the librarian, we can directly do that. Yes, sir. Now people, taking scale, yes, sir, and connecting all these 4 points. Okay, sir. Connected, sir. Connected. Clear, people? Yes, sir. Now, if you want to bring it this into the middle, you can bring it, people. And suppose, my dear chartered, if you are having page change, then you can directly draw the connector over there. Okay. Say for example, let me draw the connector with you. Come on. So here I come to end with my page. Yes, sir. I will draw the connector A. Understood? Yes, sir. Page change, my dear chartered. Yes, sir. On the next page, again we'll start with A. Yes, sir. Now, my dear charter, they have not given the bill amount to us. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. But people, they have given number of copies to us. Yes, sir. They have given people unit price of per book. Yes, sir. So, my dear charter, if you are purchasing 10 books which has a unit price of 300, then what would be the total amount of bill? Sir, 10 books of 300 each. Sir, it will be 3,000 rupees. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. So, can we calculate right now people bill amount? Yes, sir. So, bill amount is equals to number of copies ordered into unit price. Understood? Yes, sir. Further, my dear charter, we want to calculate discount amount. Yes, sir. So now discount amount is equals to whatever the bill amount multiplied by the discount rate, that is D. Yes, sir. Further, my dear charter, net bill amount is equals to, my dear charter, bill amount minus discount amount. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. Don't draw right now, please. Net bill amount is calculated, people. Yes, sir. They ask us to print it. Yes, sir. Let's draw print one. Now, most important thing comes, what we should put in a print. Sir, net bill. Yes, obviously. But they had asked us, my dear charter, net bill of each customer. Now, what are the customer's personal details you have? Sir, we have customer number. We have name of the customer. Yes, yeah, no? Yes. Always remember book number which he wants to buy, number of copies which he had ordered, unit price, or even, my dear charter, the type of customer. Doesn't make any difference to my personal details. Agree? Yes, sir. So CNO name and net bill amount will be output. Understood? Yes, sir. Now stop doing everything and please concentrate, my dear charters. Till here, everything is clear? Yes, sir. Now, my dear charter, the next important step comes, which is important to know. Yes, sir. Generally, people, what we used to ask at the last? Sir, we always used to ask, is transaction last or not? Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. But here, people, we are not going to ask, is transaction last? Sir, why? The reason is very simple, my dear chartered accountant, that we want to stop this process once we reach to 50. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. Now, many professors, institute, they are using less than 50 and blah, blah, blah things, people, okay? I will simplify these things for you. Yes, sir. Please simplify these things for us. Simplification is there, people. See this. If asking in a very simple way, okay? Yes, sir. If n is equals to 50, is n is equals to 50 is there? Answer is, people, suppose yes, n reaches to 50, yes. Agree? Then we know very well, people, that process should stop. This is the second major change in the flow chart when it is a counting function. Understood? Yes, sir. Any doubt, any queries? No, sir. Agree? Further. Now, my dear charters, suppose if n is equals to not 50, then if it is no, then what we should do? So from above, people, what value I have defined to n? What value are given to n people over here? Sir, it was 1. It was reading with the customer data 1. Yes. Now when it will come here, people, after reading, it will ask, is 1 is equals to 50? It will say no. So the data will move from this way. Understood? Yes, sir. And here people will increase the value of the n by giving the command as n is equals to whatever the previous value of n is there. How much it is? Sir, it's 1 only plus 1. So now n becomes, sir, 2. Agree? Yes or no? From above flowchart people, n is defined as 1 only. It was coming with the value 1. It has asked, is 1 is equals to 50? He said, no, yeah, 1 is equals to not 50. It said, okay, I'm going to no one command. Now it is going to no command. Then what was the value people I have defined for n? Sir, it was 1. Now we added one more value. Yes, sir. So now by default, my dear charter, is your n becomes 2. Agree? Yes, sir. Now, third most important thing to remember, please concentrate. Don't draw right now. Instead of that, give your 100% attention over here. Are you there with me? Yes, sir. Okay. Serious people, I am using just a connector over here. Okay. Yes, sir. Connector. Say, for example, I am using my favorite connector letter P. Okay. Yes. Now, don't raise the multiple questions in your brain, people. Okay. Yes. That's what P stands for. In Gujarati, in my language, Gujarati, money. Money will be known as paisa. And that is important for me. So I say P. Understood? Yes. Don't create other nuisance in your mind. Sir, P stands for what? Okay. Now, people, whenever the connector we used to connect, where we used to connect it? Sir, we used to connect it here. Yes, yeah, no? Yes. But if I connect over here, people, what will be the next command? Sir, CAWL. So it will clear all the value. Sir, it will be disaster. Yes. If I connect here, my dear charters, here, then, sir, again n will become 1. So every time it will take the customer as 1 only. Sir, will never reaches to 50 number. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. When it was reading for this for the first time, sir, first time, you have defined n is equals to 1. If the second customer is data coming, sir, then it must be n is equals to 2. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. That we had already done, people over here. Yes, sir. N is equals to 2. We already did. So now, my dear charters, always remember, we need to connect. We need to connect this thing to people here only. Not above 2 conditions. Understood? Why we are connected here? Because if I connect here, again CAWL, everything will be set to 0. If I connect here in between to this, again n will become 1. So I don't want to people disturb the value of this. I want 2, 3, 4, 5 to be continued. And in that sense, people, our P connector will be connected over here. Understood? 100%. Any doubt, any queries, any confusion to anyone? Fully clear, people? Just people making the index available here. CAWL, yes, sir. Sir, do we need to define that n? No. Okay. Yes, sir. Then, sir, CNO, customer number, name of the customer. Yes, sir. Then BNO book number. Yes, sir. Then, sir, unit price. Yes, sir. Unit price, number of copies ordered, sir. Bill amount. D stands for discount rate. DA stands for discount amount, and NBA stands for, sir, net bill amount. Understood? Yes, sir. Fully cleared? 100%, sir. Now, those who have the doubts, people, please raise your hand. Yes, Aditya.
Yes, sir. Sir, my doubt is, alternatively, instead of calculating BA is equal to NOC into UP in the end, can't we do it after read and then in the discount at every stage we can, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir. And so just one more request, sir. After you finish this, can you just show the seventh some ascending order question answer once? I'll just take a screenshot after this is done.
Okay, we'll do that.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Ronak?
Yeah, sir, can you explain after procedure after print once again?
Procedure after print is that okay, we want to reach this to 50 number because this is a finite loop question. Finite loop means what? After reaching to 50 number, we want to stop the process. So instead of asking is this transaction last, I'll say and I'll ask the system that is we reached to already 50th customer, yes or no. If answer is no, then the process is required to be restarted.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Yeah. All my dear chartered accountant, please start drawing this diagram very fast and please draw it in a very perfect way. Yes, Bharat.
Sir, if we didn't do that CAWL process in the second transaction, the old data will be stored in the system, right, sir?
We want only number of customers data. We don't want any other data.
So instead of that, after that, no, we can do that CAWL and then n is equal to n plus 1, right, sir?
Sorry?
After is n is equal to 50, we are asking that question in decision marks, right, sir? After that, no, we can write CAWL and after that n is equal to n plus 1.
Why you want to do that?
So
we
the
want
second,
to show if you do CAWS, then n is equals to 1 will also cancel.
Yes, sir.
Then it will take n is equals
Okay,
to
okay.
0. 0 plus 1, so n will again become 1.
Okay, so okay, okay.
Yeah. Once again, repeating index, my dear student. CAWL, clear or working location. CNO, customer number. NAME refers to customer name. DNO refers to people book number. UP refers to unit price. NOC refers to number of copies ordered. BA refers to people bill amount. D refers to discount rate. DA refers to people discount amount. And NBA refers to net bill amount. Please go, my dear chartered accountant, draw it very fast. Once done, please put the message in the chat box. Done. So we'll continue our journey for the next. Okay. Done, people. CNO refers to people customer number. UP refers to people. Yes. Unit price. Okay. Yes. BNO refers to book number. Yes, Aparna madam.
Sir, name is not required in the index, right?
Name of the customer. You should write it down. Name refers to name of the customer.
But we haven't written any short forms. Still, we have.
That is the name it's written. Na? That is the same thing I wrote it over there and inform that it is the name of the customer. That's it. If you are not mentioning, then also it's okay.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you.
NOC refers to number of copies ordered. Once again, I'm repeating index. People just cross verify with your data. CAWL, that is clear, all working location. Second, C and O refers to people, a very simple, that is customer number. Name refers to name of the customer. B and O refers to book number. UP refers to unit price. NOC refers to number of copies ordered. DA refers to bill amount. D refers to discount rate. DA refers to discount amount. And NBA refers to net bill amount. Should we proceed, my dear cadets, now? Yes, sir. Okay. So we will proceed now to the next one, my dear cadet. Please concentrate. Now, let me tell you all, my dear cadet, one more thing. Tomorrow we are going to see people. Those questions. 1 minute. 7th sum I need to show. Just a minute. Yes, it's here. Done. One minute. First above it's a descending order, and second one which I had shown you right now on the screen was ascending order only. Okay. Now, my dear children, we are going to refer the theory. Okay. Yes. Two questions, people, we are going to refer from the theory section also. Question number 27, my dear charters. Are you there with me, my dear charters all? Yes, sir. So, with this very good note, people, let me proceed further to the question number 27. Explain the advantages of flowchart. Now, people, so many questions we had done, okay? And whatever the questions people you had sorted out, at most 8 questions are done. And on the basis of people, whatever the questions you had sorted out, I just would like to ask you a very simple thing. People, this flowchart provides a clear people understanding about the relationship, yes or no? Yes, sir. How the one data is shared with another department, how this one data is calculated with reference to another data. This can be also written in a paragraph form. But if I am writing in a paragraph form or in a writing notes form, people, it will be too complicated to understand the relationship between all the elements. In order to present this data in a most easy way, people, we are having what? Sir, flowchart concept. Do you agree with me, my dear chartered? Say yes or no? Yes, sir. Say this. The relationship between the various elements of the application program, business process, must be identified. Yes, sir. And the flowchart can help to depict, means to provide, okay, a lengthy procedure more easily than describing it in the written notes. So instead of providing those details, people, in the written note format, it is better, sir, that we can provide it this data in the form of a flowchart that makes the things easy and also help us, sir, to quickly understand the entire working. Do you agree with me, my dear child? Say yes or no? Yes, sir. Number 2, my dear chartered, a very important question, point is comes, that is effective analysis. Whenever people, my dear chartered accountant, something is kept in front of you, some calculation is kept in front of you, and you have been asked to analyze. Sir, if it is written in the theoretical form, sir, it would be very difficult, sir. But if it is in the flowchart form, then we can easily understand, sir. If the customer is a bookseller, answer is yes. He is ordering more than 10 copies, yes, then he will be given with 25% discount. So all these things, sir, are explained in such a graphical format that analysis of things becomes too easy. Whether it's complicated or whether it's simple, we can get those things done easily. Yes, yeah, no? Yes. So the flowchart becomes the blueprint of the system. They can be broken down into the detailed parts of a study. So we can cut down this flowchart people into small parts. Obviously, people, the process which you are learning now, they are small only. But in the organization, there are the quite complicated programs are also there. Okay. Anyways, which we are going to learn in our few next questions also. Okay, future questions also. And at that time, you will understand that, sir, it is too complicated to understand the entire procedure, sir. But with the help of, sir, flowchart, the complex things also become easy to analyze and problems can be sorted out in a very simple way. Say this. Problems may be identified and the new approaches may be suggested by the flowchart. So whenever you want to bring a solution of any major problem, people, the best thing is that you need to draw that entire problem, and then, sir, one by one, we should figure it out what solution we can introduce in order to get the better one benefit. Understood? Yes. Number 3, my dear children, the very interesting one is the communication. It is very important, my dear children, to communicate the things properly. Say this. Flowcharts aid in communicating the facts of a business problem. Whatever the business problems are there, that can be easily people shown, or it can be easily communicate with another person, not in an oral form, but yes, in a graphical form, sir. Then, whose skills are needed for arriving at the solution. So suppose in a customer or in an organization, you're finding out this thing that there's a complicated rules and regulations are there, and you want to get a solution of this all. So try to figure it out in the flowchart form, show to the expert, they will tell you which data should be shared with what kind of changes you should make in a system, and that will resolve your problem. Yes, sir. Third point is clear, people. Yes, sir. Please read all 3 points very fast, very quick. Done, people. Yes. Fourth one, my dear chartered accountant, the best thing is what? Sir, this flowchart can be stored in a document format, which documents even can be, sir, utilized in the future for the reference purpose. Suppose in case of future, sir, suppose in case if the person changes, management changes, then also, sir, if we have already the flowchart concept, so it would be very easy for a newcomer to understand the system. It will also be utilized, sir, as a training tool for the new customers, for the new employees, and they can resolve the problem in a very simple way. See this. Flowchart, my dear student, serve as a good communication which aid greatly to the future program conversion. In the event of staff changes, suppose if my staff got changed, yes, sir, they serve as a training function by helping the new employees in understanding the existing program. So our existing program will be done in such a manner, my dear student, that even the newcomer employees or new person can easily understand existing system, and if he wants to make any updates, such updates can be easily caused. Am I very clear to you, all my dear chartered accountants? Yes, sir. Moving further to the next one, it's called as efficient coding. Now this is very important one. See this, people, if I keep on designing the software directly now, then I may make a mistake. Just like the best example I want to indicate you. You made a mistake in the question number 8. Yes, yes, sir. We calculated surcharge twice a time. And in your solution, sir, you are drawn in such an efficient manner that we can do it in a very simple way also. So always remember, my dear chartered accountant, that there are a good number of students, okay, they have some different opinion. Even some people in that income tax question, they were like, sir, can we ask the question like income is greater than 1 lakh? Then we'll ask income is greater than 1 lakh, less than 1,50,000. Why you want to make the things complicated? Try to figure it out, the simple thing. If you can bring a simple solution to a complicated problem, people, then you will be always regarded as the best manager. And flowchart is drawn for what? Sir, flowchart is drawn with a very clear-cut indication that the complex problem should be sorted out in a most simpler form. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. Say this. Flowchart acts as a guide during the system analysis and program preparation phase. Instructions coded in the programming language may be checked against the flowchart, and to ensure that the no step is omitted. We are not missing anything. We are calculating each and everything in a perfect way. Understood? Yes, sir. Further, people, next it comes to program debugging. First of all, let me explain you what do you mean by the bugs. Bugs refers to people, small coding error. Okay, very small types of coding errors, my dear chartered, is called as what, sir? It is called as bugs. Understood? Yes, sir. Now, whenever people we are using these bugs, okay, whenever bugs exist in the software, software doesn't perform its activity in a perfect way. So it is very important, my dear chartered accountant, to make sure that our program is completely error free. Now, when you can make your program completely error-free, charters, sir, we can make it only when we draw that program. We'll see the efficient coding for each and every locations, and finally, sir, figuring out the most simpler and easiest way to resolve that issues. Understood? Yes, sir. Say this, people. Flowchart serves as an important tool during the program debugging. Debugging means removing coding error. Debugging means what? Removing coding error. They help us to detecting, locating, and removing the mistakes. Understood, my dear charters? Yes, sir. Last but not the least point, people, it's called as effective program maintenance. See this, people, sometimes writing tremendous coding, okay, also makes the program slow because the software size increases. And when the software size increases, people, automatically it takes too much time to get operate and to work. So when we are drawing the flowchart, people, we try to figure it out the best and the efficient way of resolving the issues. Understood? Yes, sir. Say this. The maintenance of operating program is facilitated by flowchart. The chart will help the actually programmer to concentrate the attention on the part of the information flows which are required to be modified. So any area, people, where specific attention is needed to modify that section, to understand that section, or to make that section very easy, the first and foremost requirement is what? Sir, flowchart. Without flowchart, we can't do anything. So I request all my dear students to refer the from point number 4 to 7 very fast, very quick right now. Done already, adults. Just 1 minute, please. All my dear chartered accountant done completely. Let's continue, people, our journey to the next question. And the next question indicates very simple one. That is the question number 28. Explain the various limitations of flowchart. What are the problems, my dear child, that we are facing in the flowchart that we need to figure it out? Okay. Yes, sir. Now, the first one, my dear child, is a complex logic. What is a complex logic? Sir, when we started flowchart, na sir, we understood it is so easy. But slowly and gradually, sir, today when you taught, finite loop question, it was a little bit in an initial level complex to understand. So people try to understand one thing, that flowchart becomes too much, complex and clumsy, okay, where the problem logic is complex. Example, suppose if I want to say that with many customers I'm dealing, yes, I would like to say that previously, system will analyze that previously if that customer has already done shopping of more than 1 lakh, in the next bill will give 20,000 discount. If that customer has previously done the shopping of 10 lakhs rupees, then we'll give 1 lakh rupees discount. If that customer has done already shopping of 1 crore rupees, then we'll give 15 lakh 60,000 rupees discount. Now to set all these terms and conditions now people, the flowchart becomes too much complex and clumsy. Means, not easy to understand. Yes, the logic condition which we need to apply is too much, and thereby there is one limitation of flowchart, that a simple program we can draw the flowchart, not for the complex one. Understood? Yes, sir. Second one, people, modification. Anytime if I want to modify this flowchart, na people, I need to redraw entire thing. Okay. Yes, modification of flowchart is required, and it may require a complete redrawing of this, and that is again time-consuming job. Again, people, while redrawing, if I make any mistake, then there will be a coding errors that even I need to resolve. Understood? Yes, sir. Third one, people, is the reproduction. Okay. Yes. What is the reproduction, my dear charters? Sir, a very simple thing. Reproduction of flowchart is often a problem, sir, because all these symbols cannot be drawn. Yes. Okay. Reproduction of flowchart is often a problem because the symbols used in the flowchart cannot be typed. So every flowcharts are required to be, like properly presented. I mean to say, I made a mistake, I think so. It cannot be typed, people. It requires to be redrawn, and that drawing entire things, it's taking too much time for the complex project, especially. Okay, please refer these 3 points very fast, very quick. All my dear students, please refer it. Done, people. Next, people. The link between the action, I mean to say condition and action, is again a difficult to set. Example, people, most of the people say that, yes, sir, should we go for the ascending order or descending order? Question number 1. Second, people, when we set the multiple condition into one, like if the income of a person is greater than 2,50,000, yes, calculate the tax. Again, ask to the same person, are you earning greater than 10 lakhs? Yes, yeah, no. If yes, surcharge will be there. If no, surcharge will not be there. So, set up in this all conditions, and if the condition will be executed, then what kind of action software has to take? It is again difficult. It's not that easy. Right now, till here, people, whatever the programs or whatever the questions we had sorted out now, my dear students, they're very easy. They were very small questions. So it was very easy to figure it out, entire things, and to get it solved. But in people, practical world, it is little bit difficult, my dear charter, to get the solution of all these things. Understood? Yes, sir. So, sir, sometimes it becomes difficult to establish the linkage between the various conditions and actions to be taken upon the condition. Agree? Yes. And last thing, people, which I would like to ask you. We had solved at most 9 questions, yes or no? Yes, sir. 1 to 8 we had solved. 9th one is also solved, sir. And then we had solved 11th one. Yes or no? Yes. My question to all my dear chartered accountant is very simple. Whatever question we did, okay, 7, 8, 9, whatever maybe, let me tell you 1 minute. Otherwise, again, there will be a problem. 7, 8, and 11. Yes, 9 and 10 is pending, okay? Yes. My question to all my dear chartered accountant is very simple. Tell me, had you pointed out the flowcharts are exactly the same in all conditions? No, sir. For each and every condition, sir, flowchart is getting different. In some cases, sir, you said that first will be start, then CAWL, then there will be read. In some cases, it is start, then CAWL, then it is input. After input, sir, there is sometime we will directly do the calculation. Sometimes we need to ask the conditions. So, my dear chartered, the last major drawback of a flowchart is that for each and every situation, we do not have any standardized or any fixed method of, my dear chartered, flowchart. For each and every problem, flowchart is always getting differ. Understood? Yes, sir. Please read these 2 points very fast, very quick. Yes, Dikshit.
Sir, I didn't understand the fourth concept, link between conditions and actions.
Conditions and actions, na? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Conditions and actions, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what happens generally in many cases, we put type some conditions like person is a bookseller or not. Yes. Then immediately we had asked the one more condition whether he had ordered the number of copies greater than 10 or not. Suppose if we do not do this and directly will calculate the discount, then the answer will be completely wrong. So there are the many situations. We had yet solved very simple questions. Difficult questions are yet to come, in which based on the one condition, there could be a multiple options will be there. Example, in yesterday's class, if you had referred it, we had sorted out the import duty question. So if it is not a electronic item, then it must be heavy machinery. If it is not heavy machinery, then it must be the next one, that is footwear item. If it is not footwear, then it would be other categorized item. So you need to set all these things. It's not so easy to make condition and actions to be available at every time in the same manner as you think.
Yes, sir. I understood, sir. Thank you.
Okay. My dear charters, anyone having any doubt, any queries, any confusion, anything they want to ask right now? Please, all my dear charters. See this, whenever we are referring the questions in this scenario, people, the thing is very simple, that whenever the chartered accountant, you are solving this flow chart, keep your mind all time alert, understand each and every position of the question, try to figure it out the most simple and the simplest solution, people, and most importantly, while solving this, people, flow chart, make sure that your presence of mind plays the vital role. If you do not correlate the things with one and another, then that could be a most difficult thing for you people. Practicing would be the only solution to make this flowchart concept more easy. So I would like to take once again the promise from you people that yes, sir, we are promising by raising our hand that whatever question we did today, we are going to practice 2 times on the name of becoming chartered accountant. We will not skip homework and will practice it perfectly. Is all people are ready to give me the promise? Say yes. Yes, sir. Okay. So 2 times people you need to practice. Today, my dear chartered, We are ending our session 10 minutes early. You will get 10 minutes extra break before your next lecture starts. So enjoy your break, enjoy your food, and enjoy your day. Till that time, your Professor Jigar Joshi takes a permission from you, saying bye-bye to you. Take care, people. Bye-bye. 1 minute. Yes, Sanjay.
Sir, I have a general doubt, sir.
Please ask me.
Sir, what is the difference between net banking and NEFT payment, sir?
Net banking and
Hello?
yeah, net banking and hello.
NEFT, sir. Hello?
Please type it in a message box because you are. I'm unable to read it.
Hello? Am I audible now, sir?
Yeah. Net banking and NEFT.
Yes, sir.
So net banking is a method by which funds will be transferred. It includes both the method, NEFT also and RTGS also. And you can say that NEFT is one of the method used under the net banking for making payments.
Okay, so in NEFT payments, the payments get cleared in batches, no, sir?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so sir, there has been one problem, sir. Like I have paid to through net banking only, sir, but it has got debited from our account. But when I open my SSP portal, it's still showing that I have to pay again.
So wait for at least 2 or 3 hours. Let your batch transactions to get over. Money will be deducted immediately from your bank account, but it will be credited in the ICAI's account after at least a minimum 2 to 3 hours. Once they will get the confirmation on their portal, they will update it on your own portal. Understood?
Yes, sir. But actually, we did payment at 2 o'clock today, sir.
Yeah. Even if it is done at 2 o'clock, wait it for a while, at least a day. And actually today is Saturday, correct? So this reflection will be done probably by the Monday.
Okay, so the last day for registration is Monday only, sir. That's why.
So Monday it will be get it reflected. If it is not reflected, then also don't worry. Money got debited from your bank account. You can still write one email to institute right now only and inform that, yes, sir, I had already made the payment. Just get it confirmation from your end. Thank you. Like this, okay?
Yes, sir. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.